Here we have a branch of an apple tree, and I'd just like to run through a key features of it. So we have the main lateral stem branch here, which is old growth. You can tell it's old growth because it's got all these little crusty lichens growing on it. These won't harm the tree, so don't worry about these. These are a natural feature. They don't draw anything from the tree at all, so they don't want to harm, but they give you an indicator that this is old growth. On these lateral branches, you have these then smaller branches which will carry the flowers and the fruit. And again, this is older growth. You can again make out quite a lot of growth of mosses and lichens. Very clear that that's older growth. And then at the top here, you have the new growth, which is these shorter branches, which are a slightly different colour. They're much cleaner, there's no lichens on them or mosses, they're a slightly different brown colour, and this is the new growth, and this is the growth predominantly that we will be managing when we do maintenance pruning. So it's this new growth, the old growth we're trying to retain. On the end of these little twigs, you'll see they've got little buds on the end, and these are what are going to produce flowers next season. So these are the buds that will flower. So we're trying to avoid cutting too many of these off, because if you do, you will not get flowers next season, and then you will not get apples. And that ultimately is an apple tree, we want apples on it. So lateral branches, old growth, lichens and mosses, these little side branches, these fruiting spurs, which are old growth, and then you have the new growth with the buds on, and it is these areas. And when we talk about pruning these, we are aiming to take off about 2/3 of the new growth, but always cutting back to a bud. We need to retain the buds because there's where the flowers are going to develop, and that's where the fruit is going to grow.